What do you write with the most on a daily basis? I would assume that you would say mechanical pencil, and so would I. Now picture the first mechanical pencil ever made. It probably had a lot of problems. This is when a mechanical engineer would come into the picture. He would look and try to see what was wrong with the pencil, and he would design new parts to fix it. There are mechanical engineers for almost everything: machines, instruments, and even mechanical pencils. I'm Owen O'Halloran, and my first choice for the career was being a mechanical engineer. My second choice was being a rancher, where I would work with cattle, and my third choice was being a farmer. This would be a very difficult task because I would have to accept a lot of risk and stick with it. Because being a rancher was my second choice, it was my opportunity cost. To me, a mechanical engineer is a good job overall, but there are negative as well as positive incentives to the job. Some negative incentives are that I get paid a salary, so I get paid one amount no matter what. I could possibly be injured by the machines I work with, and I don't get to be a rancher. Some positive incentives is that I get to live near family, I get to create and design, and I get paid a decent amount for the job that I love to do. My annual salary is $73,000, which makes my monthly salary $6,083.33. I needed to know how to spend my money, so I made a budget. First, I estimated the costs, then I got a parent's estimate, and then I researched the costs. Housing would cost me $320, splitting the apartment costs in half with a roommate. And transportation would cost me $602 with my 2008 Isuzu crew cab. Utilities would cost me $195, and taxes took up 30% of my budget at $1,821. Food would cost me $300, and $250 would go to medical insurance, which would help me pay for doctor visits, injuries, and medicine. I would pay $223 a month for 20 years to pay off my school loans from K-State, and $50 in toiletries. Finally, discretionary takes up 38% of my budget at $2,320. My pie graph shows the percents of the 9 made items on my budget. Discretionary is the largest at 38%. Taxes second at 30%. Transportation at 10%. Food and housing both at 5%. Medical insurance and school loans at 4%. Utilities at 3%. And lastly, toiletries at 1%. That brings me to my trade-offs. My first trade-off was more entertainment for more food and more savings for more miscellaneous, giving up a new car for more savings. This is my resume. It shows my education and experience. I'm going to K-State for college because my family has gone there and I've always wanted to go there. I will earn my bachelor's degree of science. I put 2 experiences on the resume. The first one I put was from 2022 to 2025 when I was an intern at AGCO as a design engineer. And my second was from 2020 to 2021 when I was an employee at True Value in Heston, Kansas. Next, I listed my skills. I said that I was well organized, good at public speaking, did a good job with time management, was good at active learning, and also good at monitoring. I put 2 references on my resume. The first was Jonathan Smith, a design engineer at AGCO, and my second was Elijah Packard, the manager at True Value in Heston, Kansas. For my letter of application, I wrote to Chris Thomas from AGCO, stating that I wanted a mechanical engineering position at this company. For the project, I found 5 websites concerning mechanical engineering. The first was columbia.edu, bls.gov, mtu.edu, collegegrad.com, and kstate.edu. These all talked about the concept of mechanical engineering. In addition to that, I was making a big difference in the economy by making products better. So, for my budget, for the transportation, I told you that I was using a 2008 Isuzu crew cab, and I would be using that for driving to and from work And for taxes, that mainly was state and federal taxes. Discretionary took up 38% because these were the things that I didn't necessarily need, but were good to have and would help me have a good lifestyle. Medical insurance was very important because of the fact that I could get hurt in the workplace. And housing, I said that I was splitting with one roommate, which was Lucas. And do you have any questions?